Hey, the Breakmaster here, and this is gonna be break time. And this break time is gonna be about English dubs. English dubbing, is it bad or a good thing? And I'm gonna get more in depth into to my question. I want to get some good intellectual answers out of this question I'm gonna be asking. But what I'm basically asking is, is it a bad? Is dubbing bad? Is English dubbing bad? And do you prefer Japanese over English dub? And do you why do you hate why you hate the English dub if you don't like it? And yeah, those are basically all the questions I'm going to be asking. So my question one is, if you hate the dub, why do you hate it? Because I want to get a good valid answer out of this question, because I've seen a lot of people hate on the dub and they're just saying, oh, it sucks, and they don't really give a valid reason to why it sucks, or they say, oh, Japanese is better. That's it. No, give me a reason. You need an actual reason to me, so I can understand why do you hate it so much. What's the problem with it? There's nothing to me. There's nothing wrong with the dubs. I'll give or take. I'll say there's more bad dubs than there are good dubs. I'll give that. The English dubbing, they sometimes do good and they sometimes don't. There's hit and miss, or sometimes they do good with certain characters, but certain characters don't get good dubs. Let's say Johnny on Bosching, Trigun or something like that. Some of the the minor characters that go with the character can sometimes be bad. Though Trigun's a good dub, so I can't really place that. So let me think. Well, I guess Ichigo in Bleach and stuff. Johnny on Bosching does a good job playing Ichigo. Give or take, he doesn't change his voice at all with when he plays other character, which is kind of annoying. But I'll get into that. But he does a good job because he's a good actor. That's the main thing. He acts, and then the dub can only be as good if everyone is acting good. If everyone is doing a good role for the character. If they're not directed the right way and it doesn't sound right, then the good actor, like Vic Mignogna, for instance, Vic Mignogna can be doing some good acting, and then he can have some supporting character that's around him that doesn't act as well, and so that makes it'll make it seem like the dub's bad. When it's not, it's just there's certain characters, or certain people that play characters that just don't deliver compared to other voice actors that deliver their lines really well. Oh, a perfect example. Have you guys played Xenosaga? If you got the actual game, like English and stuff, Crispin Freeman does, oh my god, amazing work for Albedo. He's the best voice actor in that game. Every time he comes by, I'm so glad they do, because he's the best voice actor in that game. And the supporting character he always talks to, his name is Junior, and Junior always had this weird. He doesn't sound believable half the time when he says some of his lines. I don't know who's directing this, but freaking Crispin Freeman gave us gold, while Junior, he's always talking to give us freaking bronze. He didn't do well compared to Albedo. They didn't put enough emotion to that. At times there are some good moments. He does a pretty good job. Sometimes, but there's other times where it's just what? Even Ziggy in there, Ziggy's voice, he's good at times, but then there's certain parts where he just sounds like what? It's it won't budge. I'm sorry, I play those games, and I know it's voice acting, and I love Albedo's voice in this. Crispin Freeman, excellent job. Everyone else, they weren't as good as him, so it made the dubbing to me not as good, because the other supporting characters did not deliver compared to Albedo, you know what I mean? So that's how a dub can be bad, you know what I mean? But there are some dubs that are just bad, they just do not deliver at all. All the characters are bad. A good example of that, and I don't like the show anyway, I think it's called Canacon or something like that. Some freaking little kid going out with his big-breasted girl, and that dub. Even the Japanese dub wasn't even that good, but the freaking English dub was just, oh my goodness. Freaking the kid was okay, but the rest of the characters were what? The dub's bad. That's one show that is bad and has a bad dubbing, and all the cars are going by, you son of a guns. But yeah, that's one show that just had a bad dub. I'm like, what the heck's going on? But the main problem with it is, with the voice acting, I have to say, when it comes to English dub, compared to the Japanese dub, is that the Japanese dub has way more voice actors, I'm pretty sure, because they have more diverse voices in their shows compared to the English dub. The English dub puts the same voices in there every time. If you see every Funimation show, you'll always recognize one voice one voice that you'll be like, oh, I know who that character is. Oh, yeah, I heard him before. You know, it always happens. Every time I watch a show that's English dub, I'm like, yeah, I know that voice. Oh, that's from somewhere. Then I try to rack my brain to figure out who the character is because, you know, you hear that voice all the time, and that's the problem with our English dubbing. There need to be more voice actors. Now, the thing is, there's a lot of more voice actors out there that want a voice act, but they don't pick them up because they don't want to spend all that money and stuff, you know what I mean? So, they're very limited. They're acting very limited with the voice acting. That's why the dubbing, the English dubbing is not good sometimes. But like I said, give or take, there's some shiny moments sometimes in there. Like, Durarara, for instance. They have an excellent cast. Freaking Stephen J. Blum. You know, Crispin Freeman and Johnny and Boss all in one show. That was bound to be a good dub. But, you know, that's a good dub. Freaking Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, S Cried. If you haven't seen that show, you should watch it. It's a pretty good show. And that has an excellent dub as well. And those are some older shows, though. Gangutsuo has an excellent dubbing, too. It's the whole point is, you know, the dub can't be as good if the supporting characters around, you know, certain characters don't deliver their lines compared to other people, because then it can be bad. And yeah, so to me, if I had to say which one do I prefer, I don't really prefer either of them. I like both of them because they're both have their own unique ways. Not to mention, Japanese dubbing is actually Japanese acting is actually way different than English acting. But I'll get into that in a different video because this looks a little too long because I usually don't do a long break time like this. But so what I'm gonna be asking you guys today is, which do you prefer, English dub or English sub? And if you do prefer English subs, why do you prefer that? Why do you prefer English subs? Because, you know, I'm gonna make a video about English subs next Thursday, so look out for that. Because I want to get you, I want to get everyone's opinion on this, and I want to give my opinion. Because, you know, people be hating on this crap all the time. English dub's always having bad rap and stuff. But English dub overall it's not bad to me. It's not bad. Is English dub good or bad? No, it's a good thing. You know, it's good to see and hear different voices, and you get to rewatch the show again. You know what I mean? You watch it in Japanese, you know. So I'm looking forward to Tiger and Bunny English dub. I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna be sure I'll be jumping on that crap instantly. So yeah, this has been the Breakmaster. This has been my break time, and until then. Oh yeah, wait, like it if you like break time and you like this discussion. You know, leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Answer the questions I've been asking, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want more break time because it happens every Thursday. So it's been the Breakmaster, and until then, break out.